did the monster mash.
The monster mash.
It was a graveyard smash. 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 Welcome back to another episode of the Too Late We Said podcast.
That was
It is
fantastic.
a Halloween episode.
Halloween.
I'm your host, Sean Leverett. This is my dog, and you're also your host, Edwin Nevedo. Ed, what's up, baby? Happy Halloween, man.
I am not Edwin. I am Yoshiro Tokito.
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. My previous co-host, Edwin Nevedo, has died of dysentery. This is Mishoro Kokoko.
Close enough.
Hold on, give it to me. Hold on. Micho. Hit me with it one more time, Mishosho.
Miyoshiro Tokito.
Miyoshiro Tokito. I'm trying, y'all. I got dyslexia. Anyway, this is them. Introduce yourself, Miyoshiro.
I'm Yoshiro Tokito, the Miss Hashira. I am the youngest Hashira. I come equipped with the Nichirin sword, a special one made just for me, thanks to Tanjiro Kamiro. Mist breathing, first form.
Ooh! I know y'all hear that sound, boy. That ain't no damn prop. That's a real
sword. Sure is. It's not sharp. It's not a sharpened sword because it'd be illegal if it was, but it is a real blade. You see,
we're not buying it, Ed. We know how you get down here. We know that's a real knife.
The minute that we sharpen it, it'd be illegal.
If y'all don't know who Ed talking about, and that's from the
this
movie that just
from Demon Slayer.
Yes. We talked about this a few episodes, guys.
Correct. This is one of the Hashira.
Hashira.
Yeah. He's a descendant of Yoshiri.
Okay, so that's
Yorichi, my bad.
I thought that was a bad bitch because of the highlights. I ain't want to say nothing. He had beautiful eyes and highlights. Pause. Damn. But that's
And earlier you said my Edwin. Don't think I didn't catch that.
A few moments ago.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry, yo. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen. This is my Edwin. My previous co-host Edwin Nevedo has died of dysentery.
That was a major pause. I was in character though, so I couldn't say nothing.
Thank you. Thank you for keeping your reserve.
Because Yoshiro doesn't really give a shit about nothing. He lost his memory over a traumatic experience when his twin brother died from a demon.
Damn, that's heavy, dog. Thanks for bringing the room down for Halloween.
That's what Halloween is for. I'm Yoshiro at 70 years old with a gray beard.
Age progression. Have you seen this child? The age progression on you at Walmart. I'm for my guys. I forgot about the Halloween. I pulled up. Ed was like, "Nigga, y'all know Ed Knight. Y'all know Ed Knight." I pulled up. I ain't have no uniform for Halloween. Ed like, "You ain't got nothing in there?" I was like, "No." He was like, "Ain't saying nothing." I was like, "Let me go find something." So I threw this together. You feel me? For Halloween this year, I'm gonna be one of the Saint Lunatics with Nelly. You know. Underlay, mommy,
yeah. What's happening now? Is it happening or popping?
What's popping now?
It's popping. What's
popping tonight? But you can't say what's popping tonight. You have to say what's popping tonight.
What's popping tonight?
Hey, there you go. Hey.
This is how Yoshiro would say it. Andale, ei, what's popping tonight?
Hey, at least he said it the same lunatic way on the popping tonight.
I am very specific in enunciation.
Can you imagine this character in the club in St. Louis?
Just swinging his sword around.
Riding through St. Louis in a scat, and I won't go. Listen to the sexy reddish.
Yeah, somebody talking shit. This dude's known for his speed too.
Cause he throwing that ass in a circle. He be twerking, having the ladies twerk on him.
Yeah.
Give me some of that. Give me some of that American domesticated coochie.
I'm gonna pop a cap in you. He can be like, mist breathing, seventh form, obscuring clouds. You just go see a mist of clouds, and next you know your head's chopped off.
Damn. Fuck with me. I have a white belt. I'll kick your monkey ass. Anyway, yo, welcome to another episode of Too Late We Said It podcast, guys. I forgot we was recording right now, Ed. We are happy to have you guys here with us for another episode. This should be dropping on Halloween. So when you go out tonight, if you have kids, make sure they don't put fentanyl and Percocets and shit in your kids. Or else candy, you might think they
remember that shit? Like that was always a thing about drugs in the candy.
Yeah.
And the crazy thing, like it's more relevant now than ever, yo.
Yo, I couldn't
He's
imagine
like,
my kids
trick or
coming home
treat.
with
Motherfucker have a basket of just like little Coke bags. It's like, here you go,
enjoy,
guys.
kids.
What is this? It's powdered sugar.
It's pixie sugar.
Go ahead, open it and smell it.
Damn. And if it's fentanyl, if you touch it, that shit fuck you up, let alone snort it. Jesus Christ. So protect your kids, man. Protect yourself too. If you're going out to a Halloween party or whatever, make sure you don't drink and drive. Make sure you get an Uber, Lyft, whatever. Get home safe. We need you to watch this podcast, and you can't watch the podcast dead or in Cumberland Correctional Facility getting rubbed on by a nigga named Paul. So make sure that you get home safe.
Yeah, I have a friend that's birthday's on Halloween. Can I give him a shout out?
Oh, can I shout my friend out?
Can I
please? You're part of this shit, nigga. Go ahead.
I forgot I can do whatever I want.
Yeah.
I want to send a special birthday shout out to Sandy. Happy birthday and happy Halloween.
Happy birthday, Sandy girl.
I'll always be a Texas girl.
From the Too Late We Said It podcast. All right. Let's get it cracking, Ed, man. Let's hop right into it, dog. Let's talk about this past week 8, man. It was a very exciting week 8. A lot happened. We're going to talk about some of the major things that took place this past week. First things first, shout out to the Jets of New York City for finally getting their first win. Aaron Glenn and Justin Fields get their first win. I think it was on the day of or the day right after Jets Storage Center Nick Mangold passed away. So it was a little bit of emotional tie there. Did you get to watch that game, Ed? What you think about the Jets getting their first?
I was going back and forth in that game as I was watching the Ravens game as well. But I was watching that game back and forth during commercial breaks. And listen, the Bengals had they had an early lead, and the Jets was trying to. As they do, they're fighting, but their offense looked a little bit better. Justin Fields ended up getting on the field only because Tyrod Taylor was injured,
right?
Because he was already benched. All that backlash that happened from the owner, even talking mad shit about him and everything.
Yeah,
and this kid went in there and played his heart out, yo. It's like and won the game, yo. They came back and took the game from the Bengals. Joe Flacco led Bengals. And also Flacco, I think, got injured in that game as well, if I'm not mistaken. So it's like back to Jake Browning.
It's going to be tough, bro.
But I'm happy for Aaron Glenn, man, because I do not want him to get fired. I feel like this is his first year.
Yeah, they can't fire him in his first year, Ed.
Give him that year, yo. I swear if he gets fired on the first year, I'm going to be heated.
You calling the NAACP?
Man, I'm doing something, yo. I'm gonna stir something. I'm gonna send emails out. I'm gonna do like white chicks. I'm gonna write an email. Oh wait, what is it? I'm gonna write a letter.
I'm writing the congressman, just so you know. So yeah, man. Shout out to I'm proud of the Jets, man. I'm happy to get their win. I feel like it's a demoralizing thing.
And they beat an AFC North team. Couldn't be better for the Ravens.
Couldn't be better.
Matter of fact, all AFC North teams lost except for the Ravens. The Steelers got beat by the Packers.
The Browns lost.
And then, of course, the Browns, they got...
Bengals lost.
Yep.
Y'all still ass, though. Don't get excited.
Hey, we ass until we not.
You be ass until we not. That's what... Keep the hope alive, man.
We up there with Cam Ward. Shout out to Cam Ward. We asked too.
We asked together. Shout out to the Jets for getting their first win. I'm very happy for Aaron Glenn for getting his first win. Justin Fields, I know it's very, very, very demoralizing to go into each week with that 0 and whatever on the other end of it headed into next week, walking around the city and going to restaurants and shit. So I'm happy that they got that win and got that monkey off their back. Got that monkey off their back. You understand what I'm saying? So shout out to them. Another thing that happened this week, man, a big injury for a team that looked like they were getting their wits to them, the New York Jets. They had a big loss of a player, man. I don't know if you happen to see it, but a star player for the New York Jets got injured. You know that boy, his name is Cam Scatterboo. Did you get a chance to look at that?
You talking about New York Giants or Jets?
What did I say?
Jets.
Jesus Christ. You know what I'm trying to say.
Yeah,
the New York Giants The injury, I'm pulling up the image right now.
Man,
But man, he
my
had
hair keeps getting caught behind my chair. That's not cool. Let me
you got
just.
flowing locks now. Yeah, you got to get used
Dang,
to
I
your
didn't
new
know that
life.
there was that much blue in the hair. Like I should have been forward.
You're not bad bitch ready, yo. You thought you was, but you're not bad bitch. You're not ready to have flowing locks. Here we go, right here.
Look how long my hair is. It
Here
gives
he
me
is.
power.
All right.
It gives me
So
power like Samson.
if you look underneath that the foot in the forefront,
Yo, you can see it. Oh wow.
yeah, it's pointing that way. And you could just look at number 82, bro.
Number 82's face, yeah, it says it all. He's like, oh my gosh. I mean, first he's looking at it from the standpoint of that's a gnarly injury, and second,
right. That's my
like
dog.
we were talking earlier, Scatterbo was one of the energizers of this team. Like he was bringing that
That's what
energy
I'm
to this
saying.
team, and he like brought Jackson Dart's energy up too. So, I mean, man, it's just terrible. Even Jackson Dart, you saw he was visibly
Shook
on the
it. Yeah,
sideline.
he
I was
turned
watching
away.
it.
He turned
Yeah.
away.
And he was emotional about that too.
It was too bad, man. So prayers up to Camp Scatterbo. Do you think that their arc is changed now? That juice that they had, do you think that juice is gone?
I don't think the juice is gone. I think if anything, it's ignited more because you know what happens is like he's part of that energy, and then he gets hurt. Now it's like Jackson Dart's there. It's up to him to lift him up. It's like let's do this for Scatterbo. Like let's do this for our teammate.
Let's do it for Lil Saint.
Let's do it. Let's do it. And then Tracy, he's a good running back. So you got Tracy stepping in. So,
but look, that leaves them down Neighbors, and that leaves them down Scatterboo.
Yeah, so just imagine. That's why I said the Giants is a team that you're looking at what they are now and saying there's a lot of potential for what they can be moving forward. So I think next season, this is going to be a team people ain't going to be looking at as bottom of the barrel team no more. And I think they're going to win some games that they probably are not expected to win. Who are they facing? We'll talk about that in the picks, in the quick picks. But yeah, I mean, it's a shame. But you know, next man up mentality. Jackson Dart, the star of the show, and I think that's going to keep going. Do they trade? Do they trade? Make a trade, a quick little trade, a 1-year trade, or do you just say stand pat and just say, hey, you know, we're not expecting?
I'm talking about this year. Are they cooked for this year?
I mean, they already kind of was as far as like where they're staying in the in the conference. I just expect them to make some noise and probably help some teams not make it to the playoffs. Right. They're going to be the team that's going to be spoiling some people's seasons.
Trap game team. Hey, okay. I like that. Speaking of their trajectory going down, another team from this week it's like a strong confirmation of a retrend now. The Kansas City Chiefs. Of course, they opened out the season abysmal, man. They were doing bad. It was looking trash. It was looking sad. Since then, they've slowly had pieces return like Voltron, and now they have full strength and they're kicking everybody ass. So do you think the Chiefs magic is back? Are they on a run? They Super Bowl favorites again, or what do you think about the Chiefs?
I think their defense took a little step back from what it's been the past 3 seasons, but it doesn't matter because their offense took 4 or 5 steps up. Like the past couple of years, if you remember, the defense was kind of carrying this team and keeping them in games and allowing Patrick Mahomes to say, hey, I only got to make one good drive. I only got to do one good thing. My defense is doing their job. And
he's been 2 picks.
Yeah, I mean, he's still doing what he's doing, but I'm saying like he's still doing his magic. You know what I'm saying? When you got a defense that keeps you in the game and you're not playing well offensively, and the defense keeps it with their one score, next thing you know, this is time for Patrick Mahomes, turn it on, boom, come from behind. But I think that now the offense is going to be, damn, did I do some pauses in there? And then with the hair too. Oh,
hold on, goodness. Yo, you said Patrick about to turn it on and come from behind.
Is that what I said? I don't think I said that. Why am I wiping my fucking lip while that's happening? God damn, I'm setting myself up.
I don't think I said that.
I don't think I said that.
Halloween got you freaky, boy.
Yeah, but in any case, I think the defense took a few steps back from what they've been, but it doesn't mean that defense is bad. The defense is still solid. I just don't think that they're as good as they were in the past couple seasons, but their offense is looking a lot better with Marquise Brown, Xavier Worthy, Rasheed Rice.
Hollywood Brown. Hollywood, you called him Marquise like the
that's his name.
Correctional officer. Marquise Brown, case 347.
Hollywood Brown. Are you happy? Yeah.
Yes. These niggas from South Florida, they don't want to be called Marquise. He want Hollywood. Go ahead.
Yeah, but him and Xavier Worthy are very similar players.
Who else was it, Joe? They got
Rasheed
four. They got
Rasheed
four big dogs.
Rice, and they got Juju Smith-Schuster in there too.
Yes,
And of course Kelsey, you know.
Yeah,
So
so I think
this
they
team
got their
is
magic
rolling,
back.
and Isaiah Pacheco is in there.
Shout out Puerto Rico.
Yeah, Boricua in the building.
Tom
You know what I'm
Black.
saying? So I think that I wouldn't say that they're the same, but they're back to being formidable, and I think they're moving up the power rankings. You can put them in that top 10 easily right now at this point, and they're coming. And right now, this game coming up, I can't wait for the quick picks because that's going to be an interesting matchup with the Bills.
No doubt, no doubt. Well, we'll see, man. That's just some of the stories from this week, guys, that we had that we wanted to talk about. Of course, there were many storylines coming out of last week's series of game or round of games. But those were some of the ones that we want to marquee. And the Rams was on a bye week, so
you guys are just laid back, sitting back, chilling, just watching it, enjoying the games, right?
You want to be the boss?
Hey, I guess
gotta pay the price.
You guys were able to play some ping pong and all that.
And we still got our shit in our locker room.
Yeah.
You feel me? Still got our shit, man. It's a weed machine.
It's all good. We gotta focus. I like being the underdog.
I saw Lamar was the one that pulled that from the locker room. We'll talk about that later. Moving on, guys. It's an epidemic that we have been seeing, trend, I guess you can say we've been seeing, man. And I don't know what sparked it off. Maybe it has been there all along, but the prevalence of the way media has propagated throughout a society and is so readily accessible, now we can know about it more. But there has been a rise in teachers fucking students, man.
Or teachers Falcon students.
Falcon
students. Like on your shirt right there, Falcon students.
Falcon students. And this is just one example of it. It's a Spanish teacher.
Oh, wow. Is this the same person in the picture in the left and right?
Yeah, it's the same person left and right. So they put this picture
up. She has sex with the student while looking like the person on the left looking 17. Is it still a violation?
Yeah, nigga, she has work. She's at work. You're not gonna go to court and they be like, well, you don't look like you didn't do anything wrong. Here's her ID, sir. ID, Smitey.
I thought she was like, 16, but I look 17.
That's good enough for me. Case dismissed. Go give that coochie.
Oh, so talk to me about this particular case right here. Is this recent?
I think this was last year.
Okay, last year. But this is something that's becoming more and more prevalent, which I have noticed. Like almost every year we're hearing a story like this. And it's a lot of times it's a woman teacher.
It's a lot of the times that I ain't want to say that.
Yo, hey, we had the facts are facts. Yo, we can't just hey, we can't be sensitive about this. It's facts are facts.
At least that's what I'm seeing. Now, let me ask you, Ed.
The most.
Let me ask you, Ed.
Oh, they're the ones getting caught.
Exactly. So, and I'm not saying it, dog, because I know some of these guys. I've seen videos of guys being on the same type of time too. Don't get it twisted. I've seen videos.
Let's get real quick. What were you about to say? Heavy, yo. Say what you about to say real quick.
I was about to say, don't let me deter this. Don't let this go down another road. Let me just pose this question and we can circle back to it.
All right.
If you see this chick right here, this is a bad bitch. Why is she fucking a 17-year-old kid? We'll talk about that after these commercial break. Ed, go ahead and say what you was gonna say. Talk heavy, yeah.
Yo, it's interesting, but it's something that just came to my mind. It's like let's look at the optics of the situation. All right, let's just be real. We're gonna keep it real. If a male teacher has sex with a female teacher, chances are that's going to be more DL, where he's like, "You better not tell nobody." And usually the
student a male teacher with a female teacher
with a female student.
Okay.
And it's going to be more on DL. So I'm just trying to explain on why more women are getting caught than men, because it's frowned upon at that point. It's more frowned upon where the female student is going more keep it a secret, and unless something happens where he oversteps or something, or this becomes more abusive, or he breaks her heart and then she snitches, then he usually is in the clear, right? But not saying that either one is right, but it is what it is. Fuck them both for doing this shit because it's some bullshit. But what I'm saying is now we flip it from the other way. Women, the young student, male student, can brag about it.
And does brag about
And most of the time, dad will probably give him a high five, like, way to go, son. I always had a crush. I had a crush on this one teacher. And when I was in 10th grade myself, I wish I could have done what you did to that woman. Why? I don't know why I made him to be a country.
I don't know why either. He turned into Toby Keith.
But the point of the matter is, it's more braggadocious, and that's more likely that the teacher gets caught because he's going to tell his friends. His friends tell somebody, and then all of a sudden, one of the parents here. Next thing you know, the principal office and the police are involved.
Now it's an investigation, right?
Investigation happens.
So that's how. I guess that's.
I
the
think that's why we're
operation.
seeing more women being caught now, and it looks like only women are doing it. Because I didn't want to like throw all the shade at women and act like there's not dudes out there doing the same thing.
But the victim perceives the crime differently.
Correct. Depends. Unless, because I mean, we can't sit there and just brush away the fact that the teacher could also manipulate the student into having sex with her too, because there could be a quid pro quo that could happen there, and the student may feel like they're benefiting, but then realize that they're stuck in a situation and being manipulated, and it doesn't feel so cool anymore. So,
but see, that's the thing. I can't speak. I don't know what it's like to grow up as a female. I don't know what it's like to be a 17, 16, 18-year-old female. But I do know what it's like to be a teenage boy. And you trying to put that stick wherever a honey pot is. You see, when you're trying to get your honey, you're trying to be Winnie the Pooh and put that bass. But I don't know what a female feels like. I don't know if they're just as horny. I'll just put it out there. And then they see their teacher. It's like a heartthrob thing. I can hear the bells and all that other shit.
Yeah.
And he's a heartthrob.
There's actually a movie that just came out called Mr. Miller that touches on that subject, where a student gets a little bit too flirty with a teacher, and the teacher's trying not to do something, but eventually her passes. Yep. And then eventually she gets him in the situation.
That's bullshit, nigga.
It's a bullshit, right?
Yeah, you got the control.
Well, I mean, the movie basically shows like it can be also, I think there's more so males because the way we hit puberty, because we can only speak for ourselves.
Hold on. So it was a male teacher got seduced by a female student.
Correct.
In high school?
It's a movie. I don't know. I didn't see the movie. I just saw the trailer to it.
I would like to see how he let that
It's called Mr. Miller. I know the title is Mr. Miller. And one girl, I can't remember her name right now for some reason, but she's Wednesday from she plays Wednesday.
From Wednesday. I got you.
Yeah, from Wednesday.
I saw you looking. He was like, damn, what's the show?
Well, I can't
I got you.
believe
that's why we help each other. But that girl is not 18. She's not a teenager.
Nah, in real life, she's not. Right. She's over 20. I think she's 21, I guess. I'm not sure.
I'll be the one.
But the point of the matter is she played a 17-year-old.
Right.
In the movie is what I'm saying.
The optics of it.
Yeah, it's the optics. It's like, so is it wrong? It's like, you know, they have to look at it like, if a student is coming on to a teacher and you are being morally obligated to say something immediately, get that student out of your class. You have to be quick about it. You can't be playing games with that, yo.
She's
you
just
can't
a
be
kid.
Playing games.
It's puppy love.
Yeah. So how this teacher came about, unless you know the facts, like whether it was the teacher that pursued the student or the student pursuing the teacher, either way, the teacher's wrong 1000%. Because as you said, and as I would agree, when we're at that age 17, we trying to poke everything.
Right, exactly. I know.
Any opportunity comes, especially a teacher. What? And you see she's attractive too. So you already knew them kids was crushing on her since 9th grade. I bet she was like, I liked you since 9th grade. And he's like 17, a junior or some shit, or a senior. And next thing you know, he gets to tap that. I mean, how could he not do it? If I was 17 in his shoes, I probably would too.
How could he not?
Does that make it right? No, it doesn't. But that's what I'm saying. That's why it's wrong, because of course the student's going to go for it. The teacher is an adult, understanding this is a kid.
Yeah, they wrong. She wrong for doing that. But Ed,
it's like, does she have not nieces and nephews? At least she's Latina, isn't she? She definitely got nieces and nephews.
So Ed, she was an attractive woman. She invite you a student at school. Well, she's an attractive woman. She coming to your house right now. Is you gonna hit her with this? Hit it with that on, boy.
Misbreathing.
Pull it right out. He pulled the sword right out.
You already know what I'm signifying.
That's insanity.
My sword is always sharp and ready.
Always ready. But what do you think makes an adult want to do that? Yeah. Real quick, we're gonna close out this topic, but what do you think?
Pedophilia is something that's been around since it's the tail oldest time.
That's what it is.
We go back far enough. 15 years old, people were getting married at that age with 30-year-olds. So
Right.
it's something that was in one point in our history a normalized thing where it's fine because the parents then marry them off. That's how you do it, young, so you can bear more children. So
But
it's
hold on,
like
was at that time it was youngsters marrying youngsters though. It wasn't.
it was either it's sometimes older
OGs marrying youngsters.
yeah,
too?
because let's say you got a beautiful because most of the time back in the day it was the woman, the female being offered to a family to marry their son or something.
Right.
So either their son is a few years older, same age, but what happens is what if he has an older son that has not married something, but I want my family to be in favor
that was happening.
and they're noble blood. I got a 15-year-old daughter. She can marry your 28-year-old who's still not married.
Right. Okay.
And she's a virgin, that becomes valuable.
But so what do you think is the membrane that people can't get through to catch up with contemporary notions and keep contemporary norms?
I don't know. Maybe it's something wired in their brain. I mean, we got serial killers out here doing crazy things, eating people and whatnot. So we can't put nothing past humans. We're sick individuals as a whole. And then individually, we try our best to not be as sick as everyone else. You know what I mean? Every now and then a sick idea might creep into your head, but your discipline and your belief in right and wrong makes you not do it and makes you not say it out loud. Some of us don't have filters and say it, but don't do it. But those are the differences between some people.
I won't get hard on this playground. I won't get hard on this playground.
Yo, but
Sir, why are you yelling that?
And why are you standing at a playground if you don't got kids here? You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, I don't think we can escape this. I think that for every 100 people, there's for every 100 people, there's 2 people that are potential pedophiles. It's just kind of what it is, yo. We just gotta be smart and understand. Is there a way that the school system can try to pick these out? No, because you can hide in plain sight. You can't tell somebody's like that until they're doing something because they're just regular people.
You can't put that on the application, though. Have you ever? Do you currently, or do you?
Why would you tell the truth on that?
Of fucking kids.
Yeah,
they could put that on the questionnaire,
and they also could get sued for it.
And for asking if you fucking kids.
Hell yeah, that's like, think about how someone's going to get offended. How dare you ask that question? And that'd be the person that does it too.
That's what I'm saying. If somebody be like, "Hey, Sean, you fucking kids," I'd be like, "No, why you say that?" But if
I'd probably laugh at the question, to be honest.
I'd be like,
yo, this shit's hilarious. This is what we've come to. No,
right?
It's like no, but if someone's like, I'm appalled.
Right.
Meanwhile, they're like, they're in their phone scrubbing all their kitty.
Exactly. That's how you.
Why you mad?
We can't prove it then, but that means this.
You're right. Maybe they should just ask that question, just see how people react, and then when they fill the questionnaire, you got a camera looking right at them, just see their thing.
Yeah, from the top,
and all of a sudden they hit the desk real hard. No.
I gotta fill out this one. I gotta answer this one.
It's like, no, you don't. Actually, this interview is done.
We filled the position. Thanks for coming.
It's like, we're gonna call you. Don't worry.
Don't worry. When somebody say don't worry, it's time to worry.
As soon as they go out the door, the paper's in the shredder.
Exactly.
I mean, that might be a way to at least filter out some of them, but you can't filter all of them out. Some of them are good at hiding.
It's not a Brita filter.
Some don't even know that they're pedophiles. That's
right. Until they get in there.
Agree to that? All of a sudden they're in there, and all of a sudden they find themselves attracted to a student.
Year 8, year 9.
Would you, if that happened to you, would you just remove yourself from the profession, or say, "Can I'm gonna go ahead and quit and go teach 3rd graders"?
That's a crazy question, yo. If your career you develop an attraction for kids,
if you just like a student, all of a sudden you find yourself crushing on a student, and you're like, "Oh shit, time to get the fuck out of here."
That's crazy. I just, in my mind, I know
I have to believe that has to happen to somebody. Like maybe that teacher wasn't going there with the intent of doing this, but then her dumbass brain got in the way. And
I never try to judge because I'm not in that position. But I really can't see myself being like a little girl. Like, me and my friends were going to class after school, and I'm like,
Yeah.
You're gonna get your toes painted. Like that shit
What
crazy.
color are they going to be?
Exactly. Your mother give you
Hello
money for
Kitty's popular.
concessions at
Is
the
it going to
movie
be
theater?
Hello Kitty?
Yeah, I can't. It's just everything sounds freaky if you're talking to somebody like that. It's
Yeah,
like you have no it's like it's no middle ground. Like, what are you doing? You wilding. You know you can't go out with this girl. You can't talk to this girl.
But
about
it's
anything.
crazy because kids, it's the crucial point of a kid's life when they're starting to get it. They're starting to realize their sexuality. That's where it happens. Puberty happens. So that's why it's a very crucial point for adults to be adults and understand these are moments
Set
where
people straight.
you
Yes.
you
Teach
overstepping it's gonna disrupt this kid's development, destroy it. So even though this kid's over there going high fiving, trust me, that's gonna affect him. And
He's sexual deviant now. He was exposed too early.
Yeah, and who knows what's going to happen to him? Then he's going to look back on that day and say it wasn't cool after all.
Mm-hmm. This is why I'm in sex therapy, because of that teacher.
Because of that teacher.
She spun on the dick when I was 17.
Yeah.
And the girls at 18 can't do it. She 33. She done took dick in Vegas on vacation. These bitches around here can't compete.
She just came back from spring break, probably.
Exactly. You know what I mean? They don't know what's popping. So anyway,
maybe the student looked like somebody that got one that got away. It looked like him.
That's true too. An ex or something.
I mean, I'm saying that to be funny, but hey, it's a psychological mind. Yeah, the psyche's the psyche, yo.
It's a lot of neural pathways in there. So it's like,
and next
but
thing
anyway,
she associates that kid with the one that got away.
For sure. So yeah, guys, don't fuck kids at schools or out of schools for that matter. Six Flags, beaches, public parks,
to fuck kids, please.
Anywhere. Try to do your best to stay away from them kids. If I find out you fuck with them kids, I'm going to pile drive your ass. I'm going to tombstone you like the Undertaker. So I take it very serious. Parents, take care of your kids, man. Love your babies. Like Ed said,
But how do we feel from I mean, I know you're about to segue off, but one last thing, should we think as parents? Because it's not even the fact, like if you're the parent of that kid, that's one thing. But parents seeing these storylines and their kids are currently a freshman or currently in 8th grade, about to go into high school.
You
now
show
you
it
want
to your kid.
You know what you do? This is what I would do because all my kids are now grown adults now.
Go ahead.
I would want to interview every single teacher myself, meet face to face myself to let them see my face. Teachers, parents got to be more involved with the school. This is one thing.
All you got to do is go to a PTA
Go
meeting.
to school, whether it's PTA or not. They're going to have those parent-teacher conferences. Go to that shit.
Yeah.
You can get your kids to get your email, the email of all their teachers, email them and say, can we schedule a meet? I did that with my son. I want to meet.
Yep.
And then the teacher puts the time out when the kids go out of school. And you 3:30, you go to go there and have a 10-minute sit down to introduce yourself, find out what they think of your kid and all of that. And you can pick up social cues.
Yeah.
And then at least you
What's a freaky cue? What's a freaky cue?
I don't know, man. I just know it's one of those things. If you know, when you see it, you're like, this.
What if somebody do this?
Funny.
What if you got a daughter and you be like, hello, I'm Mr. Collins. Catherine she's one of my favorite students. If he hit you with the,
I'm gonna say, oh yeah, appreciate it. Go right to the principal's office. I need my kid to be out of that class. I don't want to disrupt his professionalism.
Them niggas know each other.
But I'm gonna tell you, between you and me, you need to put a camera in that classroom. But my son needs to go out, or my daughter needs to go out. My kid needs to be out that class, and that's how I put it.
You can just start asking questions, like
no, because once you say that, I'll say if you don't comply with this request, then I'm gonna do something public, and you're gonna really be mad about.
But they're gonna say, Edwin, Mr. Nevato, how can you be so sure just off of one simple interaction? Mr. Cunningham has been a teacher at this institution for 15 years without a shred of shrouded cloud on his resume. I mean, who are you to insinuate such actions?
And I'm like, you done? You're done. This motherfucker licked his lips when he's talking about my kid. It's a wrap. Nobody licks their lips while talking about children. It's like, little Sarah.
Yeah, that's
so
crazy.
Cute. Oh, she's so cute.
That's crazy.
Like, what are you doing here? I don't mean nothing by it.
Pervert. You're the pervert. You instantly pervert.
You don't bite your lip, lick your lips, or move your hands like this, or make a glowy face like, I really like your kid.
Yeah.
It's like, no, bro.
Love. Fuck all that shit.
It's like, but anyway, why your eyes look all, why you all starry-eyed when you talk about my kid?
Talking about my children.
Yeah, we done.
Next, man, let's pivot, man. Take care of your family, guys. Ed, that's some heavy shit. Let's talk about dominance. A more recent, not dominance. What type of dominance am I talking about? Switching from kids to talking about dominance is crazy work. Please don't edit that up.
Crazy
Fuck up,
work.
Ed. Don't do that. Don't do me like that, cool. We talking about athletic dominance. This came to my attention, man. I was watching some highlights of basketball as I get ready for the basketball season because I know football season ending, and people are always talking about, you guys just talk about football. You're gonna just talk about football.
Yeah, I need to get on my basketball too. Actually,
we can talk about whatever the fuck we want. I'll talk about roach racing if I want to in Bangladesh, roach racing. But we're gonna find something to talk about that's popping. But we're gonna talk about this dominance right now of Victor Wembanyama. Ed, this guy is over 7 feet tall. I think he's like, I want to say, I don't know if because I'm fat and I'm thinking about convenience stores, but I think this nigga like 7'11". He big as shit.
What's his name?
Victor you see it right? It's W-E-M.
No, you said it right.
Victor Wembanyama.
All right, so you just said his name perfectly right the first time, but you can't say Miyoshiro Tokito.
Well, this is my second time hearing about Miroshiro Tokito.
See, you still can't do it. It's all good. But
I've been
Wembanyama,
talking about Victor Wembanyama. He African.
Is he a rookie? Is he a rookie or second year?
I'm
player?
black. He black. The African name roll off my tongue easier than the Japanese name.
He's like, it's
if
in
you
my
ask
blood.
Oshita, the nigga who played for the Dodgers, to say your friend name, he'll say that shit easy. Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Don't pull my card, Ed. I'm trying, nigga.
Fair enough.
You know my life fucked up right now.
Is this young player a rookie? He's
I think he's in his third year.
Third year.
He's in his third year. So he's not just a big man, bro. He's not just a 7-footer plus. He's taller than KD and all the niggas. Not only is he just a big man, he got handles. He can shoot. He's smooth. It's just like
wow.
He blocks.
So he's like a center / forward.
Yes, we thought Jokic
with handles of a short
of a point. Well, I'm not gonna say a point guard. I'm not gonna juice it like
he doesn't have handles.
He has surprisingly good handles for a big man. Pause.
Yeah, Kevin Durant was nice with the handles too, though.
Right, but he like a foot taller than KD. He like 6-7 inches taller than KD.
KD's 6'11". How tall is he?
Nigga 7'11". He like 7.
My man can't be 7'11", yo.
He said nigga can't be 7'11".
If he would not have to jump to dunk. He would literally walk up and dunk.
He's 7'3".
Oh shit.
7'3", 7'4". It said.
My man is.
That's hella tall, bro.
That's crazy.
So it was a highlight of him blocking the shot twice, passing it to his teammate giving him back the outlet before half court. He mix a nigga and pull up and swoosh a 3.
Damn. Yo.
In one sequence, a big man.
Yeah, yo, I'm just going to keep an eye on that player right there.
Stop and pop. So watch out for him. But that just.
So are you saying he's probably the most dominant player right now, or he still got?
No. But he's as he develops his body. Pause. As 25. I think he like 22, 23. He a young boy. He came straight from like where the fuck?
If he's only 23, if he's only 23 and he's already showing signs of dominance.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
I don't know how people do this long hair shit. This hair is the most annoying thing.
I see. You can take you girl, put your
I'm committed to do the whole joint like this, and in case I do edits, I don't want to have to like worry about my look changing dramatically.
Let your hair down. You can let your hair down, Ed. It's okay.
Nah, keep it.
Keep it. All right. Bad bitch alert. We see you, Ed. We love you, boy. But anyway, so this begs to differ. He's a young boy. He's going to continue to develop his body, but it brings up the topic of dominance and some of the most dominant players of all sports of all time. So here's a list right here. It's the top 10 most dominant athletes of all time. I'm just going to go down the list real quick.
Who put this list out?
I'm not sure. It's like Pfizer Sports or something like that. I always cut it out. It was at the bottom, but I cut it out because, of course, as I always say, you ain't getting no spins on the Too Late We Said It podcast. We will steal your shit, but you're not getting no shout out over here. Oh, it says via puberty. It said right there. Damn, I should have blocked that out. Up top, underneath greatest athletes of all time.
Puberty. Why the would you call yourself puberty?
Puberty. It's like publicity, publicly.
Oh, puberty. So it's not puberty. Why would you say puberty?
It sounds like it's puberty.
It looks like puberty. Pew Diddy. Pew
No
Diddy.
Diddy. Puberty, no Diddy. And we was just talking about the kids. Jesus Christ. All right, let's go down the list.
Okay.
Lionel Messi, soccer player. Cristiano Ronaldo, soccer player. Muhammad Ali, boxer. Michael Jordan, basketball player. Vikrat Kohl, cricket player. Usain Bolt, track and field. Mike Tyson, boxer. LeBron, GOAT James, basketball player. Serena Williams, the greatest tennis player of all time, male or female. And then Michael Phelps, a world-class, galaxy class. Damn, that nigga got hella championships.
And no one's gonna mention Roberto Clemente.
Roberto Clemente. I guess this is just top 10.
It says greatest athletes of all time.
You think Roberto top 10?
Absolutely, and I'm gonna tell you why. This dude died prematurely. Like he died being a humanitarian or a philanthropist. Like, you know, he was very charitable, always like spending time trying to help others.
Okay.
But this dude played for the Pittsburgh Pirates.
Correct.
Right? Puerto Rican baseball player. Could throw to home base from the outfield, and without the lead
deep.
man, without the cutoff man, he could throw it straight to the home plate. Though he was an amazing outfielder and amazing hitter.
I heard about Roberto Clemente. My kid's mom's dad used to always tell me about Enrique. Shout out my nigga Enrique. He used to always tell me, be like, man, you don't know nothing about Roberto Clemente? I was like, no. Yeah. He put me up on game and showed me a video. He was a beast.
He was a beast. And the crazy thing is, he died prematurely, and it means people are going to forget him. He doesn't have enough tape out there. But if this dude would have played a full career, I most definitely think he'd be in the top 5 of this list.
So it's
they got 2 soccer players at the top of this list.
He had soccer is a worldwide sport. You got to think about
it's a matter of who made the list. Okay, I get it.
Like Lionel Messi is like, he could pull up in a jungle in Paraguay. They'd be like, Lionel, nigga got one TV underground, and they take turns watching Lionel Messi, and just coming in and out of tunnel watching. So the worldwide reach. The only my objection here is GOAT James. Obviously, LeBron James needs to be either 1 or 2. But other than that, the list is,
he's lucky to be on this list. Michael Jordan is too low on the list. He should be at least number 2. He definitely should be a top 3.
By my end of the day rankings, like everybody be like impact and how good they were, but my end of the day rankings, this list goes Mike Tyson, Muhammad Ali, and then LeBron, and then you could figure it out from there, because my end of the day ranking is based on who will win in a fight. So I definitely know Mike Tyson probably knocked all these.
I would put Mike Tyson at the top of this list if that's the criteria.
Then LeBron can beat the rest of these names.
I'd probably put Usain Bolt second and then Muhammad Ali. For some reason, Usain Bolt looked like he could fight, yo.
Have you seen Usain Bolt nowadays, yo?
But you know why he looks like he can fight? Because think about it. He fast as shit. So I'm thinking he got fast hands, got fast twitch reflexes.
Runner's light in the ass, yo. He probably $122 juiced. After Old Country Buffet, he get his ass beat.
What you mean? Do I know what he looks like now? What's wrong with him?
Oh yeah, that nigga look like me now. He chunky as a motherfucker. He got 4 kids.
He lived his life. He lived his life as an athlete. Now it's time for him to kick back
and enjoy the benefits of what he worked for. He put in that work, boy. He was the fastest man in the world for years. So, but do you think is anybody missing from this list other than Roberto Clemente?
Sure.
I'm trying to think.
It all depends.
Oh, you know who not on this list, yo?
Who not?
TB12.
Yeah, Tom Brady's not on this list, and he's got more. Crazy. He's got the most championship victories of anybody on this list.
Michael Phelps.
Oh, Michael Phelps. Michael Phelps is actually extremely low. This dude was so dominant at swimming. Like, let's look at it, because are we saying greatest athletes pound for pound? Like, it doesn't matter what sport, but how great you dominated your sport should go into this, right?
Right. Nobody had a shot.
The epitome of domination. When he was in his prime swimming years, this motherfucker was winning them.
Yeah, nobody could win. Your best,
and not just winning them, but every event.
Right.
Every swimming event, it was Michael Phelps and everybody else.
Straight up. Every time. But who else? I think I think the same thing would apply for Usain Bolt. I think the same thing would apply for Michael Jordan. When Jordan was clicking, it was on ball and chain.
what makes Jordan's thing impressive is he developed into getting there. It's not like he started out and started dominating, but once he got there, he didn't
He held it.
relinquish.
He
He
held it.
retires,
Come back.
and then the Bulls don't win, and then he comes back. They three-peat again. I mean, once you do that right there is a different type of thing.
That's a
when you're
display
looking
of
at it.
dominance.
Yeah,
That's a display of dominance.
because he left and then came back and said, "Let me take this back, yo." And then they
Give
made
me
a
that.
movie, Space Jam, in between it, and then literally put that shit, and it told that story like, "Oh man, let me go back." They were like, "Remember, Space Jam was all about him playing baseball, and then the Looney Tunes wanted him back, and then that's how they got him back to basketball." So Looney Tunes is like Bugs Bunny is
Yeah.
responsible for Michael Jordan coming back to basketball. Like,
Yeah.
I think that's the reason why Space
It was
Jam
so spot on. It
hit.
tied into reality so much.
It tied into reality where LeBron James did not, because it's like a forced effort where it was
Nobody
like Jordan was
got
playing
abducted by AI
baseball and had just decided, I'm coming back to the sport, and then they do that movie, and then he goes back to the sport, and literally
It was
they
a
show
timepiece.
don't they show his very next game, like right after the movie's filmed? He's like,
Yep, at the end.
yep.
And they play fly. Let me see if I know how to do this.
Then he goes on and three-peats.
Fly like an eagle.
Yeah. He could have
To the
four-peated,
sea.
but they got
Fly like an
who beat him?
eagle.
Oh, the Orlando Magic. When Jordan first came back, he came back half the season. You remember that shit? You still flying like an eagle.
Fly right into the future. You may say it fly like an eagle. Just fly. That's my shit, boy. Sorry, nigga, I had to harmonize. But you're right.
Won't you fly into the future?
That's a banger, yo. Y'all be hating on Seal, yo.
Yo,
When people
the
be by they
soundtrack
Seal,
to that movie was good too.
a banger, dog. R. Kelly.
Yep. Ooh.
Yeah. Yo, Ed,
Yo, that literally was the beginning song. I believe I can fly.
And kids say that at schools today. Kids will sing
I
that
separate the art from the artist.
for sure.
It's like once he puts the art out, that art is there living in eternity. What he does is not going to be attached to that.
You know what I hate when people say that, yo? When people be like, I don't separate the art from the artist. I'll be like, but you live in America where rape, slavery, and manipulation built this whole motherfucker, but you can't separate the art from the artist.
We live in here.
Huh?
Like, we living in it, yo.
And then when you tell them that, they be like, that's different. You're a Negro. And they walk
Listen, the minute you said that, you won the argument. There's no counter.
I'm out.
There's no counter argument to that. Yo.
You know what? You're right. That's what you said.
It's like only way they could counter it is by leaving the country. It's like, you know what? Now that I realize that, fuck this place. And he goes to Sweden or some shit.
I will not be upstaged. All right, man. Shout out to this, man. But yeah, man. Let us know. Drop in the comments, man, who you think is missing from this list of most dominant players. Like I said, Roberto Clemente for sure. I think that, maybe it's just because I don't know, but they could drop that cricket nigga about it.
Yeah, but Tom Brady, yo, cricket, yo, that
drop Zangief up.
Yo, that literally is crickets.
Like, don't nobody. In India, cricket popping. I was about to say, don't nobody watch cricket, but look, he looked like he was sweating, and he looked like he goated.
Hey,
look the way
he might have been the goat of cricket.
The cricket goat.
Yeah.
I like to let you know, I make $5,000 a year. Thank you very much.
How come there's no ping pong players on here then?
Forrest Gump wasn't available for a photo shoot. All right, moving on. Speaking of athletes and dominance, man, while we're still on the topic of athletes, man, something that always gets on my nerves, man, and I get it as a Rams fan. I have not had my show. I haven't been as blessed as the Ravens. I think the Ravens been cooking since '96. As a Ravens fan, it's never really been a down time that I know of, at least. But as a Rams fan, for a while there, we was the gooch of society. We was getting piss dropped on us from the front and shit dropped on us from the back. It was tough. And nobody was showing us love. But I never really pointed to an athlete with real hate. Like, you fucking suck. All that hate shit. Because I've always had the perception of they were people too. So, Ed, do you think that fans get a little bit carried away when it comes to criticizing and critiquing athletes for poor performance or personal choices in life they make, as if to say that they are not human and susceptible to the same shit we are?
I think that we are emotional creatures, and I think that people don't know how to separate that emotion from the reality. And
Mm,
I think that it's completely normal to say, you piece of shit, while the game is going on, like watching it from the screen. But once the
right,
game is over and they're going off the field, the game is done. The outcome is
right.
done. You should say, what you should be saying is that, hey, man, you didn't play well, but you'll get them next time. You
If
know
you're
what
a
I'm
true
saying?
fan, right?
If you're a true fan, that's how I look at it. Because how the fuck is you doing that going to make them play better next time when they're at home? You don't think that's going to be in the back of his mind? You saying that and you guys made eye contact and you say some derogatory or very low, disrespectful, low blow type shit to him. You don't think that's not going to sit with him? He's already
Right,
mad about losing.
right,
Ain't nobody, as nobody likes to lose,
right.
period. That's one thing we can all have in
Especially on
common.
TV like that.
Yeah, nobody likes to lose. So I will be upset because I'm mad like they are. So it's more like you should be relating with their loss, except they had it worse. They were the ones getting their butts kicked. You were
Physically,
just watching.
physically.
So how are you mad at him for getting upset in his own house and getting slaughtered in front of all of his fans? There's
Okay.
nothing worse than that. So I
Well,
think that that's kicking a man while it's down is how I look at it.
so and one thing I would like to say, man, is like we have jobs and professions where we are evaluated on performance. And a lot of things a lot of people like to say is he makes too much money or she makes too much money to make those mistakes. You making all that money and you drop that catch. And I think of it from a sense of we are entitled here in America. And I think all fans, no matter where you watch sports, are entitled because someone in Havana, Cuba could look at us and see, they'd be like, why are you bitching and complaining? You make all that money, just take the abuse. If us here in our job, if we underperform and we say, oh, I'm just under so much, I'm sitting in a plushy office job and I'm saying, oh, I have so much stress. I have so much going at home. Somebody in Havana who's living off of 500 USD a year might be like, no, you got your own place with heat and electricity every day and a refrigerator that's full and you stress because you got to work 8 hours a day. They would look at you like, you Justin Fields, you ain't make that pass. You called out because you depressed. They would then you are the one under that microscope lens, man. So I think we always have to have perspective that someone always does going to have it better than you, but also somebody's going to have it worse than you. So shut the fuck up, enjoy the game. Like you said, if you want to be mad in the moment,
in the
go
moment,
ahead.
I think it's cool. It's natural. I agree 1000%. But everything you said, 100% A1. And the crazy part is like you make too much money for you to not be good. Wait a minute. Let's think about this for a minute. So you're saying that money can buy perfection?
Mm,
Money solves the
mm,
flaws of humanity?
mm.
Suddenly, because you have money, you can't
Crazy.
do wrong?
Crazy.
What kind of shit are we talking about here? Like
Crazy.
your expectation is unrealistic if you're thinking because he plays $1 million. No, he gets paid millions of dollars because he's playing the best that he can play. He's the best out of the group, out of thousands of people. He's the
Right.
tops of the tops that made it to the league.
Mm-hmm.
And you watch him and buy all jerseys, go see games. You make owners filthy rich, and these players are just getting a piece of that pie. They deserve that piece of the pie because it's their backs that's getting them that rich. So it's like they're not just getting it for the play; they're getting it for actually being there. And the better they are, the more they get
Sacrificing
paid.
your body.
Is that not how it works? Like the more of a star power you have, the more you're going to get paid.
And Ed, they don't
Like
talk about
actors. What are we gonna say? Actors have to. What you know what I'm saying?
you can't justify that. You can't justify that.
They get paid lots of money. So now you want them to have every performance be perfect now?
I never heard that, Ed. I never heard as much as they paid for this budget, this movie sucked. I've heard this movie sucked. But they never really criticized the actors, really. I mean, maybe they do in Hollywood when you see another actor, they're like, shoddy performance, Deborah. Or some shit like that.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why this is crazy. We just segued off, but this is gonna be real quick, I promise.
Okay. Pause.
Even the best actors can't save a shitty writing, shitty directing, shitty cinematography. Everything is like a movie has to come together in all facets. And then when it comes down to everything put together correctly, as in the shot right, they're putting the people in the right places. The story goes where it's supposed to go. Now the actors have to portray it. That's when the actors come in the clutch. Because if you get with a good actor on this great storyline, that's the difference between a movie just being a good movie or a movie getting awards and being great.
Got you. Okay, that makes sense.
It's
Man.
more involved. And I think that sports is the same way too. Everybody's involved. Sometimes a good player can go to a bad team and fall into the habits of that bad team.
That's facts, bro. That's facts. So, I guess the overarching theme there, guys, is just have some humility. Of course, you bought your ticket. Of course, you came in and spent $100 billion on concessions. You know, you got your kids on the train and drove in and paid for parking and all that, and we charged up. We invest a lot of energy in our team. Me and Ed definitely more so than most people. So we get what you're coming from. But at the end of the day, man, remember these are humans that gotta go home to their kids, man, and they go in their bed at night and turn the TV off, and it's just their thoughts. And you might go across their thought lens. You fucking suck. I hope you and your mom die, or some shit like that. Because people be saying some nasty stuff.
Shit even worse.
People say some nasty stuff, bro.
And it's like these players gotta have amnesia, go out there and play in front of these fans and say, "I love my fans."
At 22 years old, 20 years old, 24 years old.
And remember, they're going off the field, especially in football. And all the top players of that team have to stay in the podium and answer questions about that loss after hearing a fan say all that shit to them.
And be comported.
And be,
I just got to be a lot better. After I've been called a bow-legged bitch, or something thrown at me as I come into the tunnel, or somebody pushed my head because they close.
That's why I fuck with Lamar, though, by the way.
Yeah, he did.
He
shoved that nigga back.
He shoved that fat and didn't apologize either.
No, as he shouldn't have.
Yeah, he only apologized that it shouldn't have happened, and he shouldn't have reacted that way.
He said, "I forgot where I was."
But he let people know what's going on. You can't be putting your hands on us.
We humans, like we opened up. We humans too. Don't put your hands on me. So, respect and peace, family. Respect and peace. Moving on, let's talk about some things. You know, I like this topic right here, Ed. You know, I'm gonna just drop the picture, and you already know it's me.
Oh shit! He's on some Illuminati shit.
You know, I love this conspiracy theories. One thing I've seen recently, man, and it's becoming more prevalent as the media, as the government begins to declassify more files from the past, it's that our government don't really fuck with us like that. You know, they got a lot of shit that we find out over the time that they've done to us, experiments, trials, tests, and by the time that those whom these trials or tests had been conducted on, or by the time the information is released, those in whom these tests and experiments and shit like that have been conducted on have passed or are just too fucked up to even be able to speak to the nature of what they've experienced. So I just wanted to talk about a couple things that came out that were declassified that might shock you, man. I looked up 10 things. But I'm going to pick out just 3 of them. One of them, I'm just scrolling here. One of them is that more than 100 million Americans received a polio vaccine contaminated with a potentially cancer-causing virus. Damn. So from 1954 to 1961, Siamon virus 40 showed up in polio vaccines. Researchers estimate 98 million people in the U.S. and even more worldwide received these contaminated vaccines.
Wow.
And this is validated at the government that this happened. The federal government changed oral vaccine stipulations in 1961 following this to circumvent some of the issues that came from it. So a lot of people were sick from that and developed cancer and died.
Damn. It's like, hey, whoops.
Yep.
And let's cover it up. Now it's so long ago, nobody in that administration is on the administration, so now they can admit it. They're like, oh.
And you know what? People will watch this and still not care. It's so long ago.
It's so crazy. It's so long ago. With that, what you're saying is, what you have to realize is conspiracy theories, although a lot of them are like, woo,
tinfoil shit, right?
But there's some that may have some inkling of fact that's enough to say it could be one of the things that they covered up, that the only time the America is going to hear about is when we're already dead and gone, because it'll be down the road. So it's not about what you know, it's about what you don't know.
What you don't know, because that's the shit that sways.
Because if it's that bad, then there's definitely worse shit.
It's definitely worse.
This is what they decided was not that bad to show. To
Yeah,
give
they'll
you a
let
little
this one
something.
go. Yeah, they'll let this one
Tell
go.
them about that. People died, you know, but it wasn't like say some specific thing. It wasn't like 1945. Remember 1945? Oh man, millions of people.
That was fucked up. That was
fucked up.
All right, so
We'll
let me
just give you
go
this.
to this next thing. So another thing that says military leaders plan terrorist attacks in the U.S. to drum up support for war against Cuba. In 1962, Joint Chiefs of Staff approved Operation Norwoods, a covert plan to create support for a war in Cuba that would oust communist leader Fidel Castro. Declassified government documents show these considerations included hosting mock funerals for fake victims, blowing up a U.S. ship in Guantanamo Bay and blaming Cuba, and they even suggested somehow pinning John Glenn's potential death should his rocket explode on communists in Cuba. I don't know what that means. But yeah, this was fucked up. John Kennedy spoke to it, and they said that that's why he got popped. And then
shit, I think Kennedy got popped for lots of reasons.
Mm-hmm.
He wasn't playing by their rules.
You want to be a big dog, huh? But there's a bunch of shit here, so I won't go through the soliloquy of reading all those. But that does bring up a thing, Ed. So what? How do we operate in the now, knowing that 50 to 60 things that are happening to us right now will eventually be in a declassified file for our grandchildren?
Yeah, I think the only thing you can do, because this is the best thing you can do, is be involved in the voting process.
You think voting helps?
Of course it will, because if it's the majority of people voting for real, like people be half-assed, but not fuck the presidential vote.
Okay.
I'm talking about local level voting. Everyone ignores the local level voting. No one even talks about it. You even thought I was talking about that. Nah, the president is the president. You're going to do what you're going to do and vote or not vote. But local voting is important. Your elected officials in your towns, cities, and states. Those are the keys to the area of your vicinity. And if everyone at least focus on that first, then you're fixing the government from the inside out, not the outside in. The president's the guy that's already walked through the path to get there. We're trying to get the guys on the lower level. Those are the people that just got into politics. They're probably only 5 years in at this point. So they're still being molded into who they're going to become. So you have to choose the right people then.
Ed, you know what Batman said, Joe? You know what Batman said, right?
What's up?
You either die a hero
or you live long enough to become the villain.
That's the life of a politician.
Right. And that's why you always got to pay attention to the early voting process, the lower level. You don't think so? Talk to me. What's your take?
We'll save politics for another topic. But I don't think voting on a local level is going to do anything for the
it's going to start
Department of Defense stopping these conspiracies.
Well, not now, but these are long-term solutions, because when you're more involved in that, you're paying attention to these people as they go up. When you get somebody that's over here, he's just a congressman, then he's all of a sudden Secretary of State. Guess what? You remember the shit he did while he was a congressman, so you know the kind of person he is. So
he used to be a rider. He used to be a rider.
Exactly. He was on your local level. So when this person makes it up, it's not going to be for everybody. Not all everybody's voting on the lower level is going to be it, but there's going to be that area where that one person comes and ends up being the president. Guess what? That whole town knows him.
Let me ask
because they all voted for him. They all seen him. They've interacted with him before he became the president.
What high level politician have you ever seen that's righteous?
That's what I'm saying.
I don't think it's possible. I think in order to get
no matter what,
I think in order to get there, to pass the gate, you either get down or lay down. Like we just found out last week with Chauncey Billups and them boys, the mafia real. You think it stopped at organized crime? When the government doing shit like this in volume, it's not like 2 or 3 declassified files coming out. It looked like the entire encyclopedia of all the taxes filed in the United States the last 8 years. There's hella paperwork coming out on the declassified files, boy. They shady as shit. Putting frogs in your dick tip to see if you jump. If the frog live in your dick long enough, can you inherit the ability to frog jump and shit? Like, what's going on? I'm just trying anything in this minute. Operation Hop Dick.
It's like, wonder if that could have, wouldn't it be some crazy shit? It's like that really was a thing.
It probably is. You gonna find out when you 84, that shit gonna come out. You gonna be like, Sean was right.
They did do that in 1985. I was alive.
Hip hop, dick hop.
Naughty by Nature did what? Hip hop hooray.
That's a shocking revelation. You went in my dick and did what?
That's the song that they played while they did it. Hooray.
This shit gonna be loose as hell, yo. Oh shit.
It's like every time you play that, people like get triggered and have like these crazy episodes and shit.
Dick hop, hooray. Yeah, right. It switched something in their head. That's a trigger song. It turned you into a winter soldier. Activate winter dick. What is my objective, sir? Ribbit.
He's like, this dude's been dormant for 25 years until he went to this old school hip hop club. And to finish the night, we're gonna hit you with the hooray. It's like he killed everyone in the club.
Girl, he must be on that Don Julio. All right, Joe. All right, guys. So keep your eyes open, man. Don't trust everything. Of course, I don't want you to live in a life of paranoia. That's not what me and Ed are telling you to do because it ain't shit you can do about it, really. Of course, vote, as Ed said. I really believe that voting at the local level. I ride with you on that, Ed. But just keep your eyes open and protect yourself as best you can. Here we go. You already know what time it is. You already know what it is, man.
Here's gonna be the objective. It's 1 hour and 6 minutes. Let's see where we end up.
This shit about to be 2:58 by the time we get to the end of Papi's.
It's always the longest.
Here we go, guys. Welcome to my favorite part of the show, and I know it's yours. And as I always say, it's my favorite part of the show. If you say it ain't your favorite part of the show, you a lying asshole. It's Papi's Quick Picks.
Papi's Quick Picks.
Papi got the sword out tonight, boy. It ain't none that could that it, y'all. Papi, what's up, Ed? All right, Ed, here we go. We got the week 9 slate of NFL games this week, starting off tomorrow night with your boys. The boys are back in town. Oh, you're not in town. You're in Miami. Ravens versus Dolphins at Hard Rock. What we looking like?
When this airs, this
Hard
game's
back.
already good enough. Had been.
Oh yeah, that's true.
This game's already, but we're gonna talk about it now. See who's right about it.
Factory.
I think Lamar actually officially is playing. Is now he's verbally saying it now, and he's actually is full participant. That's a whole nother topic of discussion that happened there with them possibly losing freaking picks or just getting fined.
I heard about that.
I think they might get a fine. They misdiagnosed posted him as full participant, misreported his status.
Okay, I got you.
They said they had him at full participant, but he was practicing with the scout team, which means that he was never going to start.
Okay.
But they wanted to keep but I see the Ravens point. I'm gonna do this real quick. Damn, I didn't want to do this. The Ravens wanted to keep his status as a possibility of him playing because they wasn't sure. It was day to day. So they just basically, I think they just fucked up and misstatused it because the media side of things is the ones that report that. And I think they saw Lamar on the field, got super excited. Oh, he's a full participant. He's going to play. And they were just hopeful. So they put it as full. And then when it got found out, they immediately changed it to limited.
Ah, okay.
So that's where the discrepancy is. And it's caused the investigation.
Some hubbub. Okay.
Yep.
All right. So
anyways, I got Lamar playing. Everybody's back healthy for the most part.
Roquan back?
Yep. Roquan's back. Teddy Buchanan's right next to him, just like I wanted it to happen. I'm glad.
I told you, John
but they're also rotating, but it's good that Teddy's getting the majority of the snaps there. Anyways, I got the Ravens winning this. Lamar's going to bring him right back into form. Patrick Ricard and Derrick Henry's about to
go see that. You called it. Ricard made a difference. You called it.
And Derrick Henry 2 touchdowns.
You called it.
He just went. He just passed. Who did he pass on
wet.
Who did he pass on the list, running back list?
I was about to say Eric Berry. Lord have mercy. Barry Sanders.
Was it Barry Sanders in touchdowns?
I think he went from 6 to 5, right?
career touchdowns. Yeah, he went up. Yeah,
Somebody he went 6 to 5. Shout out
he
to Barry.
overtook somebody. Yeah. I don't think it was Barry though. Barry's higher on that list, I think.
Well, Barry, you remember Barry retired early, so
He
might
did,
not-
and that's what's crazy that he's still higher on that list.
Okay, go ahead, stand on
Or
business.
maybe I'm bullshitting. Anyways, I think the Ravens are going to win this 38-17.
Wow. Okay, you see the Ravens coming back standing on business. I
Yeah.
think the Ravens win here too. 28-18. The Dolphins did. I think they either won or put up a fight last week. I didn't even notice the
They
Dolphins.
won. The Dolphins won last week.
Look at that Dolphin got an eye now. Did you notice the Dolphin got an eyeball?
I think Dolphins always had eyes. They had to see.
I'm talking about the logo, motherfucker. You know
Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, yeah, he definitely does. I don't know if the eye was like that, but he did have an eye. I think they just emphasized it more.
I think they put the dot in there. I thought it was
yeah,
just
it was just a dot, and I think now they got a whole eye there.
Yeah, that looked like Echo the
Yeah,
Dolphin.
he looked angry like that. You know, like that fish from that movie.
What movie?
The fish that funny movie from like way back in the day, and he went, It was that
might have been a
with the
porno ad.
glasses.
I've never
The
seen that
glasses,
movie.
man, I can't remember.
A fish with glasses
was a
that went.
fish.
Oh, yeah.
No, that's just a sound that
You're watching an animal porn. Yo, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I'm sorry for your childhood. All right. Moving on. The Bears travel to Cincinnati, where who's Jake gonna be? Jake Brown is starting now, right?
Yeah.
All right. Let me know what you think about this one.
I didn't
He
mean
laughed
that.
about it. That's fucked up. That's terrible.
No, because it's like they're in the same division with the Browns, and then it's like if I was in the same division, I would not pick someone's name with the last name or a name that's similar to your rival team anyway. Like
Brownie.
Anyways, I'm superstitious,
You're
so I would not, if I was a Bengal, not even drafted him because his name was Jake Browning. It's like he can't be in the, it's bad luck. Like, come on.
Can't be in the house.
Like the Ravens got Ben Cleveland. He has not even played, and everyone talks about he should be playing. But
That's a center, right?
But I think that the Ravens have like an exception because they used to be the Browns.
That's some Inception shit right there.
All right. Anyways, I got the Bears. The Bears getting revenge on the AFC North for getting shellacked by a backup quarterback in Baltimore. But that said, Tyler Huntley played exceptionally well, so you can't really blame him for losing. And the defense played better. The Bears are going to take this 27-21. I think the Bengals might try to come back. They still got a dynamic players on that team, so
bet.
Come back with 27-21 Bears.
Say less. Okay. I think yeah, Caleb Williams come back after a tough loss last week. They beat the Bengals at home 21-10. Next we go up to Gillette Stadium with a launch. These boys been cooking. The Patriots welcome Bijan, Michael Penis, and the Falcons to Gillette Stadium to take on the Patriots. What it look like it?
I think if they were in Atlanta, this would be a type of game where I'd be like, oh shit, this is gonna be a tough one to choose. Just because what's on that Falcons team, but man, they've been inconsistent.
Super inconsistent.
And you can't trust an inconsistent team with a team that's the opposite of inconsistent. This team has been consistently good, and you see kind of where they took their stride. The first couple of weeks, you saw them where they're like barely inching out wins or lost some tough ones, but now they're rolling. Like you can see that everything's clicking, and they're at home. Man, I think the Patriots are going to score high on this one, 28-14.
28-14 Patriots. I like that. I like that spot on the nose. 28-14. I think I definitely echo everything you said there. The inconsistency from Atlanta is not going to let them beat Stephon and them boys. Drake May cooking. Next, we've just talking about the Giants and them losing a big player. They welcome the boys from Santa Clara and the 49ers. I don't know if Mac Jones is still starting. I don't know what's going on, but what do you think about this?
Brock Purdy is questionable, so we don't know. I think that's one of those things where pay attention to that because that's huge, but I don't think it matters. The quarterback position never really mattered when it came to San Francisco. All they had to do is have capable players because their coaching staff knows this. I think to me, Shanahan is one of the best coaches in the league, not because of like, oh, he's winning all these chips and stuff. Regardless, they make it far, but because no matter what happens to that team, he keeps them competitive. And I'm like, that right there is a testament to how good that coaching staff is. And I think the Giants are still a little bit limping because they just lost Scatterbo. But, man, it's in New York. My man, I don't know why, but I think San Francisco got everybody healthy. So I think San Francisco is just going to win this game. But I think this is going to be one of those games where it gets close. So I'm going to say San Francisco 27-24.
27-24 Frisco. I think Jackson Dart. I think you mentioned it earlier, dog. I think they're gonna play for Cam. This is for the big Gipper. They're gonna be playing for Cam, and I think they're gonna pull out a lot of emotional win. I mean, I think they're gonna pull out an emotional win.
I would love for that to happen too.
Yeah. It's not gonna mean shit to
man,
the season,
it's
but
hard
they'll
because
win
right
this
now
one.
San Francisco, besides the quarterback position, is relatively healthy.
Yeah, but I think they trash. They don't have IU. They don't got a lot of people.
So that doesn't matter, man. They got Kittle back.
That's all that matters.
Nah, because he opens things up because people will be paying attention to him on the field. I did do that, yo. I can't wait to get this off.
Hey, yo, you turn
They're
into
gonna
a
be paying
bad bitch,
attention
yo.
to people on the field, man, and that's gonna allow the other receivers to have some one-on-one possibilities.
No doubt. Next, the struggling Steelers welcome in the red hot Daniel Jones led coach Jonathan Taylor toting that pill. What you think?
Are the Steelers struggling? Their record
man, that secondary is
record.
booty cheeks.
Yeah, they've been inconsistent in defense, haven't they? That's why
our secondary is getting cooked.
Nah, listen, Jonathan Taylor. It's like we keep talking about the Colts and how good it's going on, and the fact that their owner died and his daughter's on the field every day. It's like that puts a different energy to a team. You know, when you're seeing she's hurt and her dad died, but she's doing something that he loved. And she's finding her way to love it too. Like I've seen 2 interviews by her, and it's night and day. Like one where she's just like there to do a job, and she's focused and committed. And 2 is you can see that she's starting to like the job that she has. And I'm just, hey, hold up. Did you just play me off? Like wrap it up, B?
I was singing Kid Cudi. You know I got ADHD.
Okay.
Now look at this.
But I think that gives the team a different energy. And Jonathan Taylor, man, he's possible MVP in my book. And I think the Steelers have been inconsistent against the run, and they're about to see the best running back in the league right now. I'm not saying best running back, period, but right now in this season right here, Jonathan Taylor's the best running back.
This shit
and I think he's going to get 2 to 3 touchdowns again on this team. When they run with Jonathan Taylor, they control the clock. You control the clock. You got time of possession. It means you have the ball more. Means you have more opportunities to score. Colts going to take this 28-20.
I like that. I think they really, unfortunately, I think they really light up the Steelers. And Aaron Rodgers' age shows 35-17 Colts. Next, we head to the Music City with the Ass Boys, a.k.a. Cam Ward and the Tennessee Titans, who just gave their second best corner to us in L.A. Thank you, baby. Welcome another L.A. team, the Los Angeles Chargers, the bitches from L.A. What do you see happening in this one, Ed?
Unfortunately, right now, they got an interim head coach now, and it looks like this team's more like, let's just start putting players out there and see what we got for next year.
Right.
This team's like, until we get to like the last 5 weeks of the season, this team's gonna be coasting, like they're gonna be like on autopilot. But don't sleep on Cam Ward. I think he's still gonna be playing hard. Right?
Oh yeah,
so they're gonna score some points. But I think that the Chargers right now are in an uptick right now. They're starting to get better, healthier. Derwin James is still questionable, but I don't think it doesn't matter because you saw their secondary last week. They was getting interceptions, and they did without
him.
And so I think the Chargers are going to keep it rolling, and they're going to win 31-13.
Yeah, I see that too. I see 30-7. The week after that interim coach change, Cam not going to know what to do. I think they hunt for that first round pick to get him either a tackle or a primary receiver, either a tight end or a receiver. Next, Detroit. Mom, knees are ready. Arms are ready. Jared is heavy on the field. Mom spaghetti. Welcoming in the QB questionable Vikings. What's this one looking like, Ed?
Man, it's wild because the Vikings are a lot better than their record says. And unfortunately, they've just been having quarterback issues. Now Carson Wentz started to look, man, the crazy thing is that he was playing way better, and I was calling him Carson Grossman, but he was finding his rhythm with that team. And I was like, man, he might be turning
where he at now.
Around. But when he turned in Carson Grossman, I was talking mad shit. I didn't realize that he's been playing with a messed up shoulder the whole time that needed surgery. So I take everything I said back about Carson Wentz. He wasn't Carson Grossman. If anything, I was Edwin Grossman. I
You
was
was
saying
Edwin
some,
Grossman.
I was saying some nice shit, and then I was just full of shit that whole time.
Look at that moment of reflection. I'm proud of you, Ed. I'm proud of you, baby.
But now the Vikings now have is it JJ McCarthy coming back? I'm not sure. if
JJ
he's
coming back. Now they say he had some ankle problems.
But he had a pretty bad high ankle sprain, and I think that's why they were taking their time with him. And now they're throwing him back into the fire, man, against a player that just signed a contract.
If he get hurt, who's 3?
I don't know. May God help them.
Go ahead and speak on it. Let me look at Vikings depth chart real quick.
But listen, the Lions to me are also starting to roll too. This team's offense is insane, and their defense did not lose a step, even though they lost their most of their defensive coaching staff. They lost most of their freaking coaching staff. When it comes to the teams that lost the most coach, I think they did. If I'm guessing here, but
Max Brosmer.
Max Brosmer, see,
he's a rookie from Minnesota.
Oh, he's from the state of Minnesota.
From Minnesota.
Oh, he's from Minnesota. That's gonna be crazy.
That crazy. Might be swag, yo. A Minnesota boy.
He's from Minnesota. Dad, that's gonna be.
My mom's at every game. She doesn't sell pussy.
But unfortunately, that's not gonna help him win. I think the Lions are taking this 34-10.
Nice.
Oh no, JJ McCarthy. What if he plays well? 34-17. I gave him
tomato. You don't have AIDS, you have HIV. Congratulations. Yeah, I see the Lions winning here. Like you always call them Sonic and Knuckles.
Yeah, Sonic and Knuckles, man. They're gonna control the clock.
I don't think they're gonna be. Yeah, the Vikings defense not.
Wait a minute. Is the Vikings defense? If I remember correctly, they're allowing the least amount of offensive touchdowns, rushing touchdowns.
I don't know.
I still give the Lions 34-17.
Yeah,
because
I'm seeing 35-17.
Sonic and Knuckles, they're different, and then that opens up the pass, and you got Amon-Ra St. Brown. Come on now.
Sam Laporta. It's deep. So, yeah, it's
and Tesla, who's a rookie that they just play every now and again. But that two Tesla's going to be
just popped the Tesla, and now she going to let you. We're going to see. All right. Yeah, I'm taking Lions 35-10 over the Vikes. Next, we go to Story Lambeau Field, where Sir Purr and them hoe-ass Lions is Andy Dalton. I don't know what's going on. Packers versus Lions. What you think, Ed?
Packers versus Panthers?
What'd I say?
Lions.
Oh, 2 blue cats, 2 crippin' cats. I was confused at the crip cats.
You see one cat, you see them all. They're like that cat, this cat, tomato.
Ain't that
it's a feline? The Packers against the felines. I got the Packers winning this. I'm not even going to go into it right now. I think the Panthers got some pieces there that you can work with to build around, but man,
we on the podcast. This nigga said I'm not going to go into it right now.
The Packers. I think the Packers are rolling. Jordan Love just got massive confidence boost from beating Aaron Rodgers in their house. What?
Did he come back and beat him from the back?
Yo, here's the crazy part. As he was whipping him from the back.
You dirty boy.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but didn't the Packers, Aaron Rodgers, get his Super Bowl by defeating the Steelers in the Super Bowl?
Yeah.
And now he's playing for the Steelers and just got whipped in his house, Pittsburgh, by the same Packers that he used to beat the Steelers. Isn't that some kind of poetic justice? Yep. And he was the successor of Brett Favre, who also didn't want to go and didn't want to get pushed out the door. And now his successors took him down. Jordan Love's going to have so much confidence going into this game, and the Panthers are just not going to be able to keep up.
Sputtering, man.
Yeah, they're not going to keep up. The score is going to be 34-17.
17-34. Yeah, baby. I agree with you there. The Panthers about to get whooped. 10-35. Pack. Go Pack. Go Pack. Go. Yo, did you see the NFL draft this past year?
I watched every one. What do you?
Yo, when Golden got drafted by the Packers, and the draft was in Green Bay this year.
Oh yeah.
It was hella fans like, go Pack, go. And he
it's loud. Them fans are super loud. They're loud as hell. Yo.
That would make me play so hard.
That's the one place where the fans own the team.
They own it. They love you. If you balling, I can't imagine that year they won the Super Bowl and it's like a community vibe. But
everybody's
anyway, we'll talk about that later.
If you live over there, your money's going towards that team, yo.
Your money, if you live over there. It's a house right outside the stadium.
Yeah.
It's houses. But anyway, let's go to NRG Stadium in Houston, Texas, where the streaking Broncos come into NRG to take on CJ Stroud, Nico Collins, and the Houston Texans.
It's Nico Collins is questionable right now, and I think that the Texans also is a team that just having a rough season. But they have a lot of good pieces on there. They need to improve their offensive line. Right now the Broncos are rolling, they're humming.
Right.
And I just don't see the Texans being able to keep up with what they're putting out. So they're going to score points. I think they get to 20, but I think the Broncos get to 38. 38-20.
38. Wow. 20. Okay, 38-20. I don't see it being that damn lopsided, but I do see the Broncos winning. I'm going to call it 24-17 over the Texans. I think they're going to have a little bit of heart. You got heart, little nigga? They're going to have a little bit of heart. They try to fight.
Maybe they do. They do got they got a good secondary.
Yeah. Up next is the first of our afternoon games on Sunday, or I fucking own the NFL. It's the first of the afternoon games.
Your favorite pick of the week.
The favorite pick of the week, baby.
For you. This one's easy. I think the Saints is another team. But look, we got rookie magic could happen. So I'm still going to pick the Rams. I'm still going to pick the Rams, but I'm also going to be cautiously optimistic because I also picked them to slaughter the San Francisco limping Niners. And the limping Niners went in there and limped their asses all over its fucking Los Angeles Rams.
This ain't a rivalry. This the bum ass Saints in the name of Jesus. We about to cook these niggas. Go ahead, give your points. And
if they do what they supposed to, they're gonna win 34-10.
34-10. I Tay clicking, Stafford clicking, Puka back, Kyron and Blake are running in tandem. The O-line. We got two blacks, three whites. We got equality. We just got a new corner. Shit is looking lovely, bro. We got civil rights. We got Martin Luther King approved team. So we about to cook. We're going to win the Super Bowl. I'm saying Rams 58, Saints 10. Moving on to the next game. I'm wilding.
Oh, shit.
Next, we are in beautiful Viva Las Vegas. And we have the London Jaguars. So I'm not even going to call them Jacksonville no more. The London Jaguars coming in.
Pixmaster Smith is going to keep
right. Pip, nigga. Jolly hell.
I think Jacksonville is going to get back in the win column right here. Jacksonville, yeah, the community.
I'm just surprised. Go ahead. Oh yeah, it's the Raiders.
They're going to win 24. Yeah, 24-17. Jags.
24-17. Okay, yeah, I like that. I'm gonna take Jags too. I like that 24-17. Let's rock together on that one. Papi's pick coagulation. When we pick the same pick, it's coagulation. Next, this should be a great game. This is the last of the afternoon games. It's the Kansas City Chiefs going into Orchard Park.
This is the game of the week
to take on the Buffalo Bills. What we looking like? This is gonna be a snotty one.
This is game of the week right here because this is a game of posturing. It's like KC's like, remember us? We're always destroying you in the playoffs, but every now and again you beat us in the regular season.
Exactly right.
So my man Rashid Rice talking that shit, and I think when you talk that shit, you gotta walk that shit. And I don't think that they're gonna go in Buffalo after my man said what he said against the fans. Them fans are gonna be tailgating different.
Tailgating with their nipples out in the freezing cold.
Yo, Buffalo's a different animal, and I think you can't awaken the beast, man. The Chiefs, look, the Indians, they needed Buffalo to live. They got everything from the Buffalo: food, clothing, everything. And you dare bite the hand that feeds you, Kansas City?
Shit.
Do you know what the Buffalo Bills?
So you see the Indians.
They needed Buffalo, man. They relied on that animal. You know, they return to innocence. And you gonna come at my man like that? I think the Bills are gonna take this. I think the Bills are gonna make a statement win on this one. They're gonna win 34-21.
34-21 Bills. I just can't rock with Josh, man. I've been saying too many sputtering things these last couple weeks, and Patrick walking around with his chest out again. He getting regular
Damn,
haircuts and
Chiefs right
shit.
now.
You know,
But it's in Buffalo, man. I can't pick against him.
he gonna come to. He gonna be keeping like that, walking around with his hands on his hips and shit.
Yo, I
playing
hate when he does it too. He's like,
right.
I mean, I only hate it because he's not my quarterback.
Andy. Come
Like,
on,
if he was
Andy.
my quarterback, I'd be walking around going like this.
Mimi and the
So it's like I'm a hate because that's what I'm supposed to do. I can't fucking stand when he does that shit. Fuck you, Mahomes. You know, but
Now you
see,
know how I feel
that's the
about the
difference.
Eagles.
See how I can say fuck you, Mahomes, but in person, he's a real human being. Hey, Pat, I'm always cussing you out on my TV, man. Fuck you very much. You're a great player, bro. Right?
We don't
Respect.
want no ill will to
That's
Patty
how
Cakes.
you're supposed to be. That's what sportsmanship is.
That's
Of
how you
course
lose
it's
with
fuck
grace, Ed.
Patrick Mahomes, but as the player. But then you come back to earth and reality, and you say, "Oh man, what's up, man? Hey man, I'm always cussing you out, man. You're doing a good job.
I'm
That
a
means
fan.
you're doing it right. If you're making me cuss you out, cuss you out.
You bringing something to the league, and we appreciate you.
Yeah,
I'm taking.
I love to hate you.
Right. I'm taking Chiefs 28-25 on a missed field goal descending into OT.
Dang, that's some crazy shit. I like that. Because they do have those type of games where it be coming down.
That's how I think it's going to be. And as soon as he misses it, Pat gonna be like, "Bring the cameras. Bring the cameras."
I can see that happening though. It's crazy thing. I can't argue against that pick. But it's like you better if you're the Bills, you better fucking win and make a statement. You can't have somebody popping off like that at your fans.
They need to win by 2 scores.
They need to win by 2 scores.
The next, we are in Landover, Maryland, where the Commanders welcome in from the other side of the country, the Seattle Seahawks. That's a long travel for our first. That's the 8:20 game. What are you seeing with Commanders Seahawks, Ed?
Jaden Daniels is back, and he got a healthy designation. Man, the crazy thing is, as much as I like the Seahawks and what they're doing over there, like I see this team as a team that's building. Like this is a team that you're going to watch getting better every year. But man, I think that they're going to take an L against the Commanders because Jaden Daniels is back. But it's all going to come down to Jaden Daniels. If he's back and they got all their players like Debo's back and all that, and Debo dropped that crazy play. Did you see that pass that he dropped? It hit him right in the face, man.
They hit him and bounced into a pick.
He ain't gonna do that to Jaden.
No, because Jaden, they black.
He gonna he gonna catch that ball. I think that they get back in the win column and Jaden Daniels gets them back in the win column. He's gonna do some amazing things. Washington's gonna win this game 24-17.
24-17. I like it. I think that's a good pick, man. But we're not gonna do coagulation. I'm gonna do 21-17 and another close one. The Seahawks sputter out at the end, turnover on downs or something like that to close it out. Then on Monday night, I've been waiting. I say it all the time. I'm gonna say it tonight. I've been waiting all day for my. But that's Sunday night. But I'm
that's
still
Sunday night.
I've been waiting all day for Monday. Cardinals travel from Arizona to Jerry World to take on holla. We them boys? Question mark. What you think about this?
I think the Cowboys get back in the win column. Arizona is also another team that has a lot of potential but inconsistent. I'm gonna take the Cowboys here. And look, Dallas's offense is actually really good. The problem is their defense is inconsistent. So I think that Dallas is going to score a lot of points, and because they're facing an inconsistent offense themselves, the defense is going to look better. And people are going to be like, "Oh, defense is playing better." It's like, no, they're just playing an inconsistent team, and they're capitalizing on their mistakes.
Right, exactly.
So I think they're going to get some turnovers and whatnot, and everyone's going to be going crazy in Dallas. They're going to win this game 34-14.
34-14. I just hate to see Kyler get blown out like that. So I never really speak to the Cardinals getting absolutely cooked. I watch them a lot because it's in division against the Rams. I do think the Cowboys win here though. I'm gonna say 29-18. Field goals.
Hey, 11-point game.
Yeah. So all right. And then those are the games, and then teams on bye this week are the Cleveland Browns, the Philadelphia Eagles, the New York Jets, and Baker and the Bucks.
Listen, the Jets going into the bye
week. Time. Yeah, they needed that like a motherfucker. Ladies and gentlemen, that has been another rendition of Big Pig.
misbreathing, Papi's quick picks. I no longer know Spanish. I must have forgotten that too.
Thanks, Ed, for your genuine response.
The interesting thing, his character is forgetful.
Oh, okay. He smoked his eye. Okay.
So-
Ladies and
He's
gentlemen.
not forgetful, but he lost all of his memory.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I remember you told me. Guys, that has brought us to another end of an episode. Now the end is near, and I face my final curtain. My friends all say it's clear. I state my case, for which I am certain. I lived a life of full. I've traveled each and every highway. But more, much more than this, we did it our way. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching. Of the Too Late Too Said It podcast. We do this every week. Sometimes we drop the shit on Friday. Sometimes we drop it on Saturday. It depends on how we feel because we have mental issues. But we always appreciate you watching us and kicking it with us. Hey, you got anything to say to the people before we slide, baby boy?
Man, I appreciate it. Can't wait to take this wig off. I got to wear it one more time on Halloween. Amazing. And then I'll put it away to never look at it again. Or maybe I will. Who fucking knows?
You gonna look at it. I'm telling you, yo.
I'm gonna be a different character without a wig necessary is what I'm gonna be.
Teacher come, you gonna put that wig back on. You're a freaky young man.
Come here, Mrs. Gonzalez.
Guys.
Hello, Mrs. Gonzalez. It's pleased to meet you. I have my sword ready and sharp.
Old steel.
Let me penetrate you with
It's
my
thin,
sword.
but it goes deep. Guys, I have some if you're watching us on Friday, I think I have a show on Saturday of this week and next week. So just check Sean Leverett Facebook and Instagram if you can. I'll post shows there. Ed always trying to support me, like, give me the flyers, nigga. But like I said, I got mental health problems, so I don't always report accordingly.
Be on the lookout for promos, because eventually I'm gonna convince him to allow me to get promos that we'll post them as shorts so people are aware of his shows around the local Baltimore area. When he travels, especially if you're watching the show, he happens to be in your town, come through. You'll probably see both of us.
Yeah, Ed, man, I want to tell you, I appreciate you, man. You're so supportive, brother, and you always doing the work on the back end. So, y'all saying you are appreciated, brother. But guys, we appreciate you tuning into us. Make sure you check us out next week. Enjoy your Halloween. Be safe, and we'll catch you on the other side. Peace.
Peace. 2 episodes or something. Oh shit.
Shut up, man. We're doing the cut-in, man. Jesus Christ. We did the mesh. We did the monster mash. We did the mesh. It was a graveyard smash.
I tried.